This entire case started inside a McDonald's on a quiet December afternoon. But what happened in the next few minutes would leave one woman dead, 3 sisters in police custody, and an entire family shattered forever.
Yeah, what's shaking, everybody? Tell a friend that it's him again, J King, the one, J King. Host of We Just Here for the Crazy, back with another crazy video. So, yo, a McDonald's worker gets popped. She catches a hot one because some teenager snaps over the wrong order. Yo, man, yeah, crash outs coming to female form too. So let's see what we're talking about without further ado. Let's get to the crazy. See you guys on the other side of the video. One. Oh, ghetto asses.
On the 23rd of December 2023, officers were called to the McDonald's on Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, where the scene was already chaotic. Witnesses were shaken, employees were crying, and the victim, Tamanika Woods, a mother of 4 in her 30s, was being rushed to the hospital with a gunshot wound that would soon take her life.
Mother of 4. Senseless. Don't make no damn sense. Don't make no fucking sense. That's a damn shame, some damn food.
No, I saw everything. She shot the girl and everything. I told her.
See? Witness. There ain't no snitch, he a witness. He ain't signed up for no street shit.
Everyone provided CPR before EMS got here. Probably gonna get their name in a minute.
QRV1.
According to early witness accounts, the situation started as a verbal argument between the victim and 3 sisters, including 19-year-old Tanaya Evans. Voices were raised. Hands were moving. Nobody could even agree on what the argument was truly about. But what everyone remembered was the sudden shift from words to violence. Inside the McDonald's office, officers reviewed surveillance footage.
Is there another angle?
Yeah.
Like literally, like right in front of the door. Like where everybody's standing right now. Is there a camera there?
Once the officer reviewed the CCTV, they had what they wanted, and all 3 sisters were brought into custody, all to be interrogated separately. Here's what the first sister had to say.
They all look like some little rat ass bitches. Look at little rat shit, ghetto ass.
M-A-L-O.
Malo. Malo.
What's your last name? And what's your date of birth?
Oh.
Where you stay?
Where do I stay?
You said missing?
Oh, let me give you another address.
Oh,
You said 154 Cortez? Gordon Tennis. G-O-R. That's where I keep my stuff from.
Look toxic. Look like some little crazy ass. You got to be something wrong with you. Come outside looking like that. There's got to be something off with you.
so how old are you?
24.
24?
Grown ass woman.
So that was a situation that transpired at the McDonald off of Ralph McGill. And you was there during that time. What happened out there that led to this event?
from the beginning. So we were in the drive-thru line, ordering food, trying to place 2 orders through the drive-thru. One for cash, one for card. They informed us that since they're short on staff, that they're only, I'm doing straight from like, I don't want to miss nothing. So they informed us that they're short staff, we can only do 1, so we put all our orders together, then we went to the window. Our order wasn't complete when we got to the window. We were trying to tell the lady we wanted to add more food to the order. And she explained to us that she's new, because it seemed like they had, the lady who first took our order seemed like she had a little attitude or whatever. So when we went to the window, it was a different lady, and she explained to us, oh, we're sorry, I'm new to working or whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, we all understand, because at first we thought it was attitude or whatever. So we paid for our food, went to the second window to receive our food, and we looked in our bags, didn't have everything in it. So we went inside to tell them with our receipt and let them know that all our food was not in our bags. So, like, fast food people don't like they're making their food or whatever. So I guess they seemed like they were a little, attitude or whatever, to make the food. And then my sisters was basically, one of my sisters,
make up your lie.
Okay, so we were still waiting for our food. Then somebody in the back said, can y'all, why they still here? And then one of my sisters made a comment and said, if we had all our food, we would be gone. So then, after one of the ladies in the back said that, the lady who was in the front register, I guess she catch drift of all the emotions or whatever. And see, my sister was like right here, this is, where people stand, and this is their, whatever. My sister was right here getting the sauce from their inside, and the lady from the cash register was like, back up, doing this like this. And she had an attitude, and I'm not sure what my sister said to her. Then the lady who had got shot was saying, she had spoke up and said something and was telling the girl, like, I already know, like, girl, so basically, like, trying to stick up for the register lady. I'm horrible at telling stuff. So, then, the other lady, I guess the lady taking up for the register lady felt like that was her way to get bucked or get big. So she was just walking back like, yeah, because nobody wants to smoke, like nobody want to, basically trying to antagonize, saying she want to fight or whatever. And then one of my sisters was like, what you doing all that for, or something, saying like, you could clock out or whatever. And then one of my other sisters was just saying the same thing. And the lady in the back, and the lady who was the guest, who spoke up for the cash register lady, was saying stuff like, antagonizing too, basically saying, called somebody and told them to bring her file in or whatever, because these 4 lows tripping or whatever, something like that. And one of my sisters said something like, I got it on me, shoot or whatever, like basically saying she was going, the lady was basically saying she was going to shoot first.
So she's saying, hold on, so her story, so far she's saying that one of the McDonald's workers called somebody to bring them, then bring him a fire, bring him a pistola. But her sister said something to the fact like, well, I already got it on me, which is what a lot of niggas and shit, what a lot of street niggas say. Yeah, so I mean, so that's what I got so far.
Then as we got our food, one of the managers, I guess she was a manager at McDonald's, she had came up to me and my other sister, the pregnant sister, and asked us, like, did y'all get everything? Are y'all okay? What do y'all need or whatever? And me and my sister told her we were okay, and we was walking out. And then the other lady still kept talking crazy. And we walking out, me and my other sister trying to get me and my 2 other sisters to leave out. And then it's, the lady who told somebody to go get their file had walked up to one of my sisters. And when I looked, she saw her hand, I don't know what she did. Her hand went like this, and my sister's hand went like this. So I turned around, put my foot down, and tried to grab my sister, because I ain't gonna lie.
A fight, y'all was fighting.
And then, I just heard, bop. So I'm thinking, I'm looking for my sisters, and then I'm just thinking it was a lady that did the shooting, because she said she was gonna shoot first, and then I'm looking, and I see her on the ground, and we try to leave, and I see a man with my sister holding her, like trying to not let her go. And then that's when we had called our mom, and we went to go get her, and yeah, came back, my sister and caught her. And that should be it.
So they didn't call the cops, she called her mom.
You see him hold your sister down? Or what altercations
Yeah.
transpired between them two?
I did. It was me and my two sisters was trying to let him go, take him off her, because he had the gun to her head, like
Was
holding
it her gun or his gun? Or?
I'm not sure whose gun it was. I just seen him over him. I was trying to touch him, like let her go, but at the same time he got the gun and it's to her head, and then next thing you know the gun started to hit. So I pushed back like, sir, just let her go. Not knowing who shot who still at the same moment. So I'm thinking,
So her sister popped somebody and then wound up being taken hostage by one of the witnesses, one of the customer/witnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, he basically held the hostage, basically held her down on some citizen's arrest type shit until the police came.
Where did your sister get a gun from?
I'm not sure where she got that from, but it was already on her.
And you never seen it before?
No.
During questioning, the first sister told detectives that the victim threatened to shoot first. If the victim indeed said that, and she actually had a gun on her, it would have a big impact in the case. But what does the second sister have to say?
So
let's see how many stories they tell. There's gonna be four. All of them gonna tell different stories.
if it's 4 of y'all there, how did they get to that? You know what I'm saying?
When we got in there, mind you, they already missed. They claimed that we had fake tunnels, but we didn't have fake tunnels.
Somebody that worked there?
Yeah, they was like, we had fake tunnels. We had fake tunnels. Y'all never gave us the food and our change. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so y'all give us our food or whatever. Mind you, we didn't drive with first. Y'all give us our food. We only got half of the food. So we still telling them like, we missing this, we missing that. So they getting attitudes and shit, but y'all should have had it right. So we like, all right, they're gonna come in the inside. So we come in the inside. We standing at the counter. I'm standing like this way, but I'm just standing at the counter, but I'm turning towards the counter. So the girl was like, we telling the lady what the
What I was getting at is the item with there was so many of y'all, none of y'all, I guess it could happen so fast because none of y'all stopped to the one.
We didn't even know my little sister had the gun on her too. Got into the McDonald's. This was her crazy. Then
Baby suit on.
pronounced that she had gun letters already come for like, yeah, I had all y'all with all four of y'all exactly what kind of shit I had. That's why we keep asking for the camera. She like, I had, she started calling people's coming in there. She like, I had y'all whole shot. So then when my sister turned and she like, hell, who shot? And took on her like, I got one too, like shit. So they was just steady whoop. So now by this time when they arguing, I'm still walking back over to my table back over there to my table to get my food and shit. So the lady started putting her hand in my face doing all like this. So I put back her face like, stop putting your hand in my face, like doing her hand like that. She mushed me 2 times and we started fighting. Then me and her started fighting. And that's when the gun went off, but I didn't know that it was my sister that shot. So when the gun went off, everybody just started running. I turned back around because I ain't see my sister come outside. So when I turned back around, I see the lady laying on the floor. My sister was still in there, and the man had up his fire on my sister.
Listen.
So the first sister didn't snitch. The first was like, I don't know who shot what. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know. This one just straight up snitched. She straight up told her sister.
Sister's story closely matched the first. She repeated that the shooting only happened after the victim mushed food on her sister, and she also claimed no one expected Tanaya to pull a gun. Back at the precinct, Tanaya Evans sat quietly in the interrogation room. She looked tired, shaken, and overwhelmed. When detectives began asking questions, she has this to say.
She looked like she could be older too.
Alright. You go in the restroom? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm investigator Francis, the investigator McDonald. We definitely want to talk to you about everything that took place today. Just want to ask you a few questions. So before we do that, can I get your first name?
Tonight
Spell for me.
T-N-I-Y-A-E-V-A-S.
And what's your highest level of education?
From college.
Okay. And is English your first language?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not asking you this to be offensive, it's just standard, okay, just to make sure you understand, okay? I'm gonna read you your Miranda rights before we ask you any questions, and we're gonna make sure that you understand, okay? So, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Anything you say will be used in court as evidence against you. Do you understand? You are entitled to have a lawyer now and have him present now or at any time during questioning. Do you understand? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you without cost, and he may be present at all times during your questioning. Do you understand? You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand? And I'm going to ask you again, and I need for a verbal answer, please. Do you understand these rights?
Yeah, but I need to lawyer. I do. I got my sister.
You say you do?
I gotta talk to my sister for my lawyer.
Okay. So, do you, but I still have to ask you the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, but let me ask you again, do you understand these rights? Do you wish to talk, to us at this time without a lawyer?
Yes, no, maybe so.
Okay. So, no.
I can call my mama the lawyer.
She invoked her right to remain silent and requested a lawyer,
That's the
but the
smartest thing
emotional
she did all
shift
day.
came when they allowed her to speak with her mother.
Oh, please help me. I need a lawyer or something.
Listen. Do not don't write no statements. We've been talking to lawyers already. They're gonna come down there and talk to you tomorrow. They said, do not talk over the phone. Don't talk about it over the phone. You are gonna be okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on that, baby. You okay? Tomorrow at Apple, I'm on.
I want to come home.
You should have thought about that before you shot this damn
Calm down and stop crying.
over some damn nuggets.
You can call everything like, you put the time on the phone, and Lord Dad is like, Lord Dad, you gonna put time on money on your food.
All right.
You know what's funny? I bet before the situation, she was the toughest thing walking the streets. I bet she was. Her chest was put. She was on some real toxic femininity. You know what I'm saying? I'm boss. I'm this. I'm that. I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? Talking real gangster, real tough. I bet she was the toughest thing. I bet she was the toughest thing since San Quentin. Real rap. I bet. I like it for real. I already know what time it is. And now look at it.
You want to make that with some pins and stuff like that, where like we can call you, insert pins and stuff like that?
No, I'm at the headquarters in this room.
I'm still down there.
Yeah.
And they
And
just.
said got you a question. Did you write a statement?
No, I said I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, that's good. Keep it like that. Don't talk until your lawyer talk to you. Renee Rockwell is your lawyer. First time seeing. I'm gonna bring her down there and see what they say and stuff like that. She's gonna try to get you a gun here and all that. So just be quiet. Don't talk about it with nobody. We know what happened. They already got to be. Yeah, we know what happened. Everything. Some other people been recording that was in there. Everything. It's gonna be alright.
All right.
You okay?
No.
You screwed,
I wanted
sir.
to go.
Oh, okay.
Keep that same energy.
So everything can get set up and stuff to get everything situated. They want something.
All right.
You got my number?
Keep that same energy, shorty. Stay, you know what I mean? Keep that gang, keep that tough girl energy going.
Okay, you got mama number, you know about her?
Okay, boom, shaker.
Okay. Apple number 2?
No.
Yeah, you need to be Apple number 2.
What is it?
My own phone number. You know your own phone number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because we got your phone right here too. Hold on. And they don't want. Yeah, everybody put in. So
Hey, you see how long the police is letting her talk on that phone? Because they hoping that she says somebody say something crazy. That's what they waiting for. They waiting for somebody to say something crazy. They wait for her. They waiting. They like, they ain't gonna say nothing.
Alright, I gotta get Oscar back his mom.
What's your charge? Did they mean when they charge again?
The investigator came and said murder, aggravated assault,
In possession of firearm during commission of felony.
and possession of firearm during a felony. I don't got a felony.
Murder is a felony.
Oh.
No, you're not a felon. You're not a felon.
No, murder is a felony. So you can't have
Dumbasses.
Murder is the felony.
What you said, Murder. But she's not a felon.
No one said she's a
Did
felon.
she charge by convicted felon?
No.
No.
It don't mean that.
Oh, murder in the process of committing a felony. Hello?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
You think?
It's alright, we already got some money to pay for that shit. Very good, you should keep your hands up. How about
Alright, I love y'all.
like you do? Thank you.
I ain't gonna say nothing too crazy.
The moment she heard her mother's voice, Denia broke down. All the shock she'd been bottling up suddenly spilled out. She told her mother she wanted to come home. Unfortunately, Denia's insane actions not only took a toll on her, the effect could be felt more by the family of the deceased.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? My name is Austin Berlin with the Atlanta Police Department.
That's mom.
That's mom, okay. They told you what's going on?
I want to see my baby. I need to see my baby.
Okay. So right now it's a homicide investigation, okay? Let me close the door. So it's a homicide investigation, okay? With a homicide investigation, there's a lot that goes into it, okay? Your child is unfortunately deceased, so she's considered a victim, okay? We have a lot of investigators and officers on the current scene of the incident, and they have to do search warrants and collect evidence and detain who they need to detain to make sure that we're doing everything correctly, okay? Your child has been worked on here. The Amy is here, but I've been told and given strict orders not to allow you guys to see your child until everything is completely done with the investigation, and I've been told by the lead investigator. Okay, once they do what they need to do with their end, you'll probably receive a phone call. Okay, and letting you know if you can see your child and identify your child. But I'm just an officer, and the lead investigators are currently working your child's scene right now on RDA. Okay, so
They have both suspects.
right now, I'm not sure what's going on the scene. I was rushed to the hospital with your child to make sure that she was getting treatment. So I'm not sure what's going on the scene right now. Okay, but I just wanted to make sure I reached out to you and tell you guys my condolences. You know, stuff like this should never happen. You know what I mean? But once the lead investigator gets enough information, you guys will be notified, specifically you since you're the mother.
So do she leave her contact information?
Do they have anything? Did you reach out? Were you guys on scene?
Once I got there, the ambulance gone, I left.
So you didn't speak to anybody?
No.
Okay. You have can I get you got name and information?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in our chart here, but I don't know how that works.
Well, can I get a spare piece of paper
Yeah.
so I can get her information so I can make sure she reach out?
Damn shame how bad.
Yeah, I got her ID. We didn't need her ID.
How far
Like I said,
disputes go.
from her clothing down to her undergarments, everything is evident because they have to conduct their own investigation, reference to the ME, reference to a homicide investigator, stuff like that. So, I'm sorry you're going through this, ma'am. I really am.
One family lost a daughter. Another watched theirs be taken into custody.
Both
in a
families lost
moment
daughters.
inside a fast food restaurant. A moment that could have ended with people simply walking away. Instead, turned into a shooting that changed every life in that room. By the end of the night, Denia Evans was charged with murder, aggravated assault, firearm possession during a felony, and theft by receiving a stolen weapon. The sisters were released without charges. but they remain tied to a tragedy.
First thing I think of it was it worth it? Was the missing food? Was missing food in your order? Was it worth it? And what kind of lifestyle is you? Like, you a woman? You a female? What is you running around with the hammer for? And then you pulling it out and popping McDonald's employees. You know what I'm saying? I can see if you like, I'm carrying a hammer. A lot of robberies, a lot of grapers around here, whatever. I get all that. But then you just, you know what I'm saying? You just pulling it out all willy nilly. And the first sign of conflict, you just pop something, bang. You let it go. Now somebody gone. Now you gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't say she had kids or not, but damn, shorty, like, you know what I mean? Like, really, was it really worth it? I understand you say, like, shorty, you mushed your sister, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's for y'all. Y'all could have just beat the shit out of shorty. Y'all could have jumped her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have just boom, 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 and bounced out, and that would have been that. But nah, you just had to go extreme. You know, it's crazy. I was sitting at this, I mean, listening to this video, like, damn, yo, it's crazy how a simple verbal disagreement, dispute will snowball into something like so violent and extreme and so unnecessary. And I'm like, damn, does anybody know how to control their emotions anymore? Does anybody know? Does anybody want to stay out of jail? I mean, like, for real, especially if you black, like, young and black. You know what I mean? Like, you right, I understand you outside, you on the streets. Yo, dude, does anybody ever want to stay out of jail for real? Like, damn, like, this is so unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? Shorty's a mother of four. Whether she was, no matter what, there's nothing that she had done outside of truly trying to, like, if she was trying to unalive you, okay, I get it. Let's see, she made the phone call, okay, I get all I'm saying, whatever. That phone call wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, if she had to call to call somebody to bring her to Ratty, then she obviously wasn't a threat right then and there. Now, if that person walked through the door with the Ratty, handed it off, or whatever, you see, you say, all right, then, you know, it is what it is. But she had to make the phone call to get the Ratty. She wasn't no real threat. You know what I'm saying? So this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have just pounded shorty out, boom, 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 and rolled over to the sunset. You just had to go extreme, man. So, yo, y'all let me know what you think, man. Does shorty, you know what I'm saying? You think shorty really deserved, you know what I'm saying? Did she deserve what she got? Even though, according to the report, she might have been the aggressor. She might have been the one who started the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. J King the One. See y'all in the next round of Crazy. One.